Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Learn with Mangalam. So today I'm going to discuss about the Cognizant Gen Z hiring opportunity which is for 2025. Okay, so basically we can say this is the 2025 but especially 2026 hiring has been started and mostly Cognizant Gen Z visiting to the colleges also. So what is the changes? Like this in this particular video I will focus what they have changed this time. So guys, Cognizant campus hiring opportunity process has been totally changed. Now, now what is the elimination round? What are the non-elimination round? All things I'm going to discuss about in this like video, and we will cover about the full process. Okay, we will talk about the exam pattern and what are the exact criteria. So this is the campus hiring 2025. You can see what are the general categories. Generally, Cognizant generally hires. There will be three different criteria, that is Cognizant Gen C Next, Cognizant Gen C Pro, Cognizant Gen C. So Cognizant Gen C, if you got selected in the Cognizant Gen C, then you will get the 4 lakhs of package. If you selected for the Gen Z Pro, then you will get 5.4 lakhs package. If you selected for the Gen Z Next, then you will get the 6.75 lakhs package. Okay, so what is designation means? That is PA means program analyst and PA means program analyst and PAT means programmer analyst trainee. So these are the some different role that like generally Cognizant hires for this. Okay, now talking about the that like timelines. Okay, so basically just ignore the October and something these date because it was a different drive, but the process would be same. The first registration, then screening, then round one would be online communication assessment round. Okay, that is communication assessment round. After that, round two aptitude assessment and technical assessment, and round three in-person Gen C Next, Gen C Pro, and Gen C, that is interview. Okay, dates will be announced. Basically date day by day it will be announced, and technical plus aptitude the first like separate, not a separate round. These are like round one round itself, right? So you should not have any confusion that aptitude and technical assessment as a separate round. These are not separate round. These are combination of the one round. Okay, now it is mandatory to appear the communication aptitude and technical assessment to be eligible for the technical interview. Why? Because the based on the technical assessment, based on the aptitude assessment, based on the communication assessment, based on the score, guys, the evaluation process will be there. So generally, Cognizant hires like through the scores, and they evaluate the performance based on the scores based on all three previous assessments, the whether it is communication assessment, whether it is aptitude, and whether it is technical assessment. Okay, so if you perform well, if your score would be good, then you will get the different category. If your score will be very high, like it is on top, then you will get the Gen C Next definitely, but score should be uh, the main thing. Like here I would suggest what should be the score, what they will consider as a score, like from the communication assessment. And like you can ask me one question also. You can have one question also, right? If you are scoring good in the communication assessment but not good in the aptitude and technical assessment, that score will be count and as a top score. No, 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 guys. I think I think the technical assessment, the score, if you are scoring more good now, as previous I have discussed about these so many students who actually selected in the Cognizant Gen C, they have some experience, they have some analysis, and they actually told me that if you are scoring good in the technical assessment, on that basis you can actually get the Gen C Next, Gen C Pro, and Gen C profile. So you have to perform well in the technical assessment. Not like basically I'm saying that you have to perform well in the technical assessment. It is not mean that you should not perform well in the aptitude assessment and the communication assessment. You should have to perform well in all the assessments or all the rounds, round one, round two, round three, to perform well in all the rounds. Okay, now I'm talking about the registration. So basically there will be cluster 1, cluster 2, and cluster 3 confusions. If you know for the technical assessment, there will be different clusters, and if you are appearing for the cluster 1, the Java, SQL, and HTML, CSS will be there. And this time the technical assessment totally changed. How it is changed, I will show you the exact pattern what they have changed in this technical assessment, and what they have modified in the cluster 1, cluster 2, cluster 3, what they have modified in the clusters. I will talk about. Okay, So you can clearly see the full process. I already talked about the registration, screen, communication system, and aptitude, technical round two. Then these are the some offline interview, and these are the some profile that they are going to hire, and you will get the interview for the Gen Z. So guys, you will get the mail that you are going to give the interview for this particular profile. You got shortlisted for the Gen Z. You got shortlisted for the Gen Z next. You got shortlisted for the Gen Z Pro. Like this, you will get the mail. Okay. Now talking about the communication assessment, so there will be three different section, guys. That is reading and grammar, comprehension, listening, speaking skills. There will be six section, approx like 60 minutes, like 1 hour, 1 hour. Like so, basically this time we can mention, I can mention like 45 to 60 minutes they are providing for the communication assessment. If you are appearing for the communication assessment, so there will be three different section. You have to like read the passages and go through the passages and answer, and you have to like grammatical mistakes should not be there. In comprehension listening, basically there will be some different audio tracks, and you have to listen the audio with a different accent from the UK US different accent. You have to listen and then repeat the sentence exactly. So that is the comprehension and listening. You have to repeat the audio based on the that particular audio you will answer, right? And speaking would be there. So these are the some topics that you have to prepare for the communication assessment. Now, talking about the aptitude assessment, up this is the big question and big update. Some students is saying that aptitude assessment is not elimination round this time. So, guys, students generally getting the technical assessment mail, but guys, so depends. If you are performing well in all the rounds, guys, you will get the all round test mail. So, guys, it is an elimination round, but this time you can try your luck. But it is not elimination round, but it should be elimination round. So basically, you can prepare for the aptitude assessment. Now they have changed the process. They have added the game-based question in the Cognizant also. Previously, it was not there. Now they you can clearly see a game-based question will be there. There will be six total question in the game-based, and quant plus data interpretation question will be there. That is 30 question. 30 question you have to solve in the data like data interpretation and quant. Then game based question will be there, and total duration would be 30 plus 5 minutes. Okay, so total duration that is 80-minute duration would be there, and you have to solve the 30 question and 6 question. Okay. So that you understood well. Now talking about the how to prepare for, if you want to prepare for the aptitude assessment, you can directly search in the YouTube that career right. So there is one channel that is career id. You can go through the all the topics like LCM, LCF, simplification, fraction, everything you can get as a placement perspective you will find very helpful. And from the Google IndiaWix is the website where you can go through the and you can find out the different topics for the aptitude preparation. Now, talking about the technical assessment. So, guys, if you are shortlisted from the aptitude and communication assessment, then you will get the mail from the Cognizant like this. Greetings from the Cognizant, and 120 minutes. The total duration would be for the technical assessment. You will get the uh, link like this that you are shortlisted for the technical assessment, guys. Okay. Now, I am going to discuss about what is the pattern for the technical assessment, because so many students got the mail for the technical assessment. So this time they have changed. Okay, cluster will be same. Previously also three clusters was there. Now also three clusters will be there. Previously time was same 120 minutes, so time would be same. Now thing is there will be some different pattern, right? So cluster one, what they have mentioned, you can clearly see skills. Java, SQL, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. See, guys, first two questions will be there for the coding, then two questions from the SQL query, then coding. One more that is web. What do you have to do? So basically, in the coding question will be on Java. So basically, you have to solve the Java coding question, Java programming. That is based on the problem solving, conditional statement, control flow statement, string handling. So any of the topics they can ask the coding question, but you have to write the code in Java programming language, right? There will be total four sections. Previously, how many section was there? There was total three section. They have added one more section, that is core Java MCQ. MCQ also, guys, they have added in the last, and it is also very easy to medium level MCQ. If you know Java, then you can easily crack these MCQs also. This is totally based on the core Java, not the advanced Java. Okay. Now it is clear to you what you have to do. You have to write the code in the Java programming language. Then two SQL question will be there. Then like coding web UI. Web UI means like from the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And question will be there that is based on the web development. So you can write the code. Now cluster two. Cluster two also same. Four section will be there. Okay. Now whatever the coding you are doing in any programming language like Java, Python, so same programming language MCQ they have added in the last section, that is same skills mentioned above, right? Python MCQ will be there, and cloud fundamentals MCQ will be there, right? So in the cluster 2 you will find more MCQs, because Python MCQ is also there and cloud MCQ also there, you can clearly see. Okay, then SQL queries will be there, then the coding question will be there. So there will be no web development question from the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, but there will be cloud computing or cloud fundamentals MCQs. Okay, and Python MCQs. At a time would be same, but 20 minutes you have to solve four section. And talking about the cluster three, so cluster three you have to write the code in the C# programming language. The difference is this only, that you have to write the code in the C#. That's it. But in the cluster 1 and cluster 3 would be same. There will be SQL queries also, there will be web development code also, there will be MCQ also, which is in C#, not in Java. So this is the exact pattern. This time they have changed for the technical assessment. Now talking about the topic, guys, I think you have already seen the topic, and we already talked about the topic, that you can clearly see here also some topics from the SQL like DDML, DML, DDL, SQL operation, joins, and more, that you can practice for the SQL queries. And these queries will be medium level queries. And knowledge also, like basically if you want to practice for the Cognizant Genc, I will add Cognizant Genc notes in the description box, so you can directly go through it and you can practice from there. These topics also there, you can find out everything in the code, everything in the course, then you can practice easily. So these are the some topics, guys. I hope you like this video. Thank you, guys. Thanks for watching.